You are welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. This film you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You will see where they write SUBSCRIBE, subscribe in capital letter. Use your finger just to press. It will now change to subscribe. Press the notification bell for you to be receiving my notification as soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel. Thank you. Please subscribe now. You are welcome back. This is a tutorial on how to treat troubleshoot out in sharpening of the upper clipper blade. Can you see the inner surface of this clipper blade? Some subscribers, some viewers, some of my customers used to come in from different countries that when they sharpen their clipper blade, upper and the bottom clipper blade, everything shine across. Yeah, but when they test it, it's don't use to cut hair perfectly. Yeah. So what is the causes? What is the major problem behind that sharpening they have done to the clipper? I think when you sharpen your clipper blade perfectly, correctly, professionally, okay, the upper and the bottom clipper blade, it has to, when you test it, it has to cut hair perfectly, correctly, logically, technically, okay. But now, you have sharpened the upper clipper blade, you sharpen the bottom clipper blade, you tested it and it doesn't cut. How do you manage to get where the problem is? That is where the problem has shoot out. So we have treated the bottom clipper blade yesterday. Today we are going to treat the upper clipper blade troubleshoot out. Yeah. When you sharpen the inner surface of the upper clipper blade, how will you be able to check whether the upper clipper blade surface is sharpened correctly or is not sharpened correctly? These are the tools to use. Can you see it? These are the tools to use. These are the tools to use. So now we will go into the feed. First thing, we will sharpen this clipper blade. When we sharpen it finish, then I'll show you the way to sharpen the upper clipper blade. Secondly, the way to test whether the upper clipper blade has been sharpened correctly or it has not been sharpened correctly. How to test. Yeah. Now let's go into the feed. I will now show you how to sharpen clipper blade, the upper clipper blade, professionally, technically, logically, professionally. Okay. So I will now show you, after I show you finish, I will now show you how you can check whether the upper clipper blade has been sharpened correctly or it has not been sharpened correctly. Yeah, that is where trouble is substituted out. Then I will now clear your face, showing you how you can overcome that problem to detect whether this inner surface of the upper clipper blade has been sharpened correctly or not. Let's go into the feed now. Now I want to start the sharpening. First, clean the surface of your super hard manual sharpening stone after application of the masking tape at the back of your upper blade. Let me drop it down. Then you first put your treatment after application of the skin bone to cover the whole surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. After you now put another treatment. Yeah. You now use your finger to spread everything over to mix the biscuit bone. That is our sharpening powder. The first treatment and the second treatment together. You spread it all over the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah. And now position my upper blade at the angle of 45 degrees. How do I get the angle of 45 degrees? I've shown the last tutorial, but we will still show it again for those people that have not watched the first tutorial. Now, can you see the way I position the transfer this tool? See the way I position it at the angle of 90 degrees here. Can you see it? Then when we now pick our point here, this was 0 degree. Now when you go towards the right hand side like this is our 180 degree. From here to here, this one is angle 0 degree, this one is angle 180 degree. Then anything upright like this is angle 90, angle of 90 degree. Can you see it? Angle 90 degree. So when from here now, when you now watch this straight line now, this straight line is angle of 0 and 180 degree. Then anything upright is 90. So we have divided the length into 2. Then from here, this straight here down to here is angle of 90 degree. From here like this, angle of 90 degree. Then when we now divide this angle into 2, making the angle of 45 degree. Can you see it like this? This is angle of 45 degree. We have divided 90 degree into 2. Yeah, that is how I detect angle 90 degree, angle 45 degree in the sharpening of the upper clipper blade. Yeah, thank you. We have treated one in the first tutorial, but you still have to repeat it again. Now the treatment have dry again. You still need to reapply another one again. You can't use it raw like that. Can you see it again? See the way I'm applying the biscuit bone. This is our biscuit bone. This one now is not depreciating some substances, sandy substances on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone, which means we are using that one as our sharpening powder. This is another chemical again. We now use finger to mix the three up on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it now? Then I now position my upper blade at the angle of 45 degrees. Can you see the way I position it there? I now shift it to the front. Can you see it? Now if I want to start my sharpening now, let me give you the practical aspect of the way how to position your thumb on top of the upper clipper blade. Can you see I've divided the clipper blade into 2. This is the area that used to lay on top of the bottom clipper blade. This is the portion at the other side. This is the one in the front. Can you see it? This is the center. This is the center of the blade. We have divided the blade into 2 now. Then we now divide the blade into 4 again. Can you see it like this? So if you want to sharpen the front now, the first side, this is where to position your top at the center here. Then if you want to sharpen for the back here, this is where to position your thumb at the back. Can you see it here? Here and here are the place to position our thumb for sharpening of the upper clipper blade in the front and in the back. The treatment is getting dry again because of our explanation, and we must have to explain very well and better before we start the job. So I need to drop the blade again and retreat the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone again, because it is very important, very necessary. You must have to treat the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone like as if you are treating your sharper, the machine to sharpen the clipper blade. Then you still apply another treatment again. And you see, you now use your finger to mix everything of the first treatment, the sharpening powder, and there is second treatment. You have to mix the three together on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Now you now position your upper clipper blade at the angle of 45 degrees, which I have just explained better. Practical aspect of it now, which means everybody has to understand it now. Now where to position your thumb, I have shown you. This is the first place to position your thumb for the front. This is the right place to position your thumb at the back. Let us start from the back. I will now go to and fro 10 times. This is our to and fro 10 times for this side. Now this is a place to position the thumb for the other side. Now let us go. That's the first one, to and fro 10 times with the treatment, Then with the little pressure I've just applied, the same thing you do for here, you still have to repeat the same thing for here. Let's go now. To and fro 10 times. Sharpen the first side, I'll sharpen the second side now. Let us check and see the inner part of it. Can you see the inner surface of the upper clipper blade correctly now? See the inner part. Let me show you. Can you see it? Everything has been signed across, for the front and for the back. But there's one thing I want to tell you as a real professional. If you know how to sharpen clipper blade very well and you are good in it, mere looking at the surface of the upper clipper blade you have sharpened, you're supposed to know whether the whole surface has been flattened, sharpened correctly or not. But as an amateur or a professional too, you want to test whether what you have watched with your eyes is correct or is not correct, just to clear your doubts. Then you have to pick the instrument. Let me drop the pointer down. You see this instrument now? This is our transcore. This is our ruler. Can you see it? See this edge? A good transcore, a good ruler have to be straightened very well. The other side have to be straightened very well. Can you see it? Now you now place your upper blade like this. Can you see it? You now position. Let me hold it very well. You now place. Can you see the way I position it? Let me position it very well so that I can see it. Can you see the way I place it? Like this. Let us watch carefully. Then you now turn it. You see now. Then you now look at the edge of the ruler. Now look the edge of the ruler where it is placed on top of the inner surface of the upper clipper blade. Whether there is gap in between the surface of the upper clipper blade and the edge of the ruler. Can you see like that? So there's no space. You now shift it to the front again. Can you see? Move it to the front like this. Then let us look at it again. Let us watch carefully whether there is space in between the surface of the upper clipper blade and the edge of the ruler where it's placed on top. Can you see it again? There's no space. Then we now shift it back again. Watch carefully. We shift this ruler back very well. Yeah, let us watch. Can you see like this? Look at the edge where the ruler lay on top of the inner surface of the inner clipper blade, upper clipper blade, and see whether there is gap in between. Can you see like this? There's no gap in between. Can you see it very well? Now at the same time, when you check the back, this is the back now. Let us put it at the center there. Can you see it? Then we now turn it as we have gauge for the front. Let us see whether the back there is space there or there's no space. Can you see it? There's no space in between. So can you see we have tested it in that way? Then you still have to cross it in this way again. Can you see the way I cross it? You now check again. When you check this area and this area where it's laced. Can you see like this? When you check, you see that there's no space in between the ruler, the edge of the ruler, and the inner surface of the upper clipper blade. Then you now cross it to the other side like this again. Then we now check. Let us check again. If you watch carefully, there's no space in between the inner surface of the clipper blade, upper clipper blade, and the top of the ruler. Can you see it? Which means this upper clipper blade is sharpened correctly. It's sharpened correctly. Can you see it? So when you now take this upper blade, you have sharpened for the bottom clipper blade, you have tested it before. You now put them on top of each other. Then you now test. the sign that's supposed to give you the carbons, it will now give you from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, from front to the back, which means the upper and the bottom clipper blade are sharpened correctly. Can you see it? That is a way to test. That is a way to test whether the clipper blade you have sharpened is correct or is not correct. Can you see it? That is the way to check. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for following my tutorials. If you have not subscribed to my channel, this film you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You will see where they write SUB subscribe. Use your finger to press the notification bell for you to be receiving my notification from time to time. Yeah, can you see it? Thank you for watching my video every day. My advice to all barbers who wants to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well. My advice to all stylists who want to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well. My advice to the pro fighters, those who open shop that don't have the knowledge about it, you want to know how to sharpen the clipper blade very well. My advice to the customers who have the interest in sharpening of the clipper blade, who have it. So as I'm saying, if you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, I don't need to deceive you. Subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel YouTube channel. Subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Master Barbers Comedy TV YouTube channel. Those two channels you'll be able to gain a lot there.